I do get a lot of anxiety and stress. I mean, like the work that I do, the things that I do, it does build up, especially like in this kind of platform. And one thing that I suffer from is, of course, anxiety and like a buildup of emotions. I do try a lot of things, which I shared at the end of this video on how to manage it. So this is not just a tarot reading. It is not just a tarot channel. It is Each Read Love. And I do like to share the mystic side of my life. So if you are just looking for pure tarot, this is not the channel for you. I'm telling you that right now, okay? So I am not just a tarot reader. 1% of what I do is tarot reading. The rest, 99%, I haven't even shown. So at the end of this video, watch the mystic side of me. Hmm. Well. What are we looking at here? A lot of illusions from your person, or are you the one sketching? Because the Seven of Cups is dreams and illusion. Some are real, some are not. Some are Seven of Cups over here showing, how to say this? Like, some are like, Seven of Cups is like, let me see what I can give to you. Let me see what I'm figuring. Like they're figuring out stuff. So sometimes they would give you something, and then sometimes it would be a different thing. You know. Now the Seven of Cups here is showing, like, it's like, oh, something is good. Sometimes, because can be an overwhelming time also for you. Seven of Cups normally is overwhelming. There are things manifesting because it comes from a Six of Cups. So some things manifest, some things didn't, and then you get overwhelmed. It's like, okay, there are some things that are good, some things are not so good. So from what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Cups, you're closely analyzing the situation. Okay? I have your chart over here, like what I told you guys. 1% of I do is tarot, and like I would be doing astrology also. So if you're gonna be focusing, it's like I want tarot, well, I do that, yes, but today I'm doing astrology and tarot. So if you want, you have thousands of videos that I have. This is purely tarot also. Okay, so I do a lot of things. So I'm gonna be looking at your chart also. Okay, and we'll see with the tarot. You can watch from the tarot based on any placement you have, because this is not astrology. This is astrology. I'm looking at the planets. This is a card, which means it is a form of divination. It does pick up, it has some symbol of planets, but this is not astrology. So you can watch it whatever you want. So for now, from what I'm seeing here, we have to look at the dignity of the 7th house lord. We have to look at the dignity of the 5th house lord, Venus for romance, of course, Jupiter Karka for the spouse, Mars for the masculine energy. So those are all good, what I'm going to be discussing. And I do sidereal. So right now, maybe an emotional time, maybe quite of a conflict time for you, because Moon is in the 7th. Okay. Moon in the 7th, because Moon is in Gemini right now, and it rules the 8th house for you. It's not, you have to look at Mercury, but right now the emotions and the feelings, chances are, you're about giving and understanding, and maybe some frustration, of course. You may feel frustrated with your person. Because Mercury right now is with Aqua, Saturn, and Sun. So it does bring certain like restrictions in your choices. You may have a miscommunication because Mercury is combust, which means like it's too close to the planet Sun. And the ruler of the 7th is combust. The relationship becomes a struggle. You can't see through it because, it's like Mercury is not there present. So you may feel like lack of support, lack of understanding. You may see that. You may see that. From what I'm seeing is the part where you're trying to understand the person or the situation, it's looking like you're more about like, I want to do something, Okay. But I'm not sure if I can do it. So it's like taking charge. You have so much wishes in this relationship. Mm. But you find it, again, like troublesome. There are times that it's going to be good and sweet and everything is fine. And then there's times that it's not. Okay. So it's almost like, one step forward, or like 2 steps, 3 steps forward, and then you got 1,000 steps backward. So you find it very, very confusing, which is 7 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. You got a King of Wands. It does look like the situation or your person. Okay. It seems like they want to show something to you. They want to work something with you. They see this, this is something that they want, they see, they feel. King of Wands is desire. Mm-hmm. But I feel like there has been some clashing and fighting. Okay. There has been some jealousy, some issues in that. But your person, I feel like they do try to express themselves to you. Multiple ways and multiple times. Okay. Now we have Venus exalted. I mean, like your Lagna Lord. Let's look at Lagna Lord. It's in the 4th house for you. Okay, because it's in Pisces. Okay. It's in Pisces. And during this time, it's like you're supposed to be, comfortable. But Venus and Jupiter together can bring disharmony in relationship because they don't agree with each other. Okay? They're not best friends like Venus and Saturn. They're not. Okay. So you may find like discomfort. Okay. Well, Venus is supposed to be good because it's exaltation sign, but Jupiter is there. So the feeling of comfort that you need from your person is not there. You may try, but they may be, like you're figuring out. You're confused. Like, I don't know why I'm not. See? And you're trying. You got a Temperance. Okay. For people who's wondering, it's just like, oh, I want more tarot cards, more cards. I see more than the cards. The cards is actually visual for you guys to see. All those things I see is basically my intuition and how a psychic would work and how I see it in the charts. Okay. The cards is for you guys. With me, I don't need the cards. I just see. Okay. This is YouTube, so people like to see cards. Temperance is here, Sag. So from what I'm seeing here for you is a make it or break it. Soulmate connection, Temperance. You're prioritizing this. You do feel the connection. You do feel that this is something that you want to manifest. This is something that you feel that you need to do. Temperance. Temperance over here is showing that you want things to be okay. Reconciliation. There will be challenging time in the relationship. It's coming. Mars is still in the 6th house. So this is a make it and break it. Make it and break it. I'm going to see more in astrology, the time specific, the days where the challenge will come. And let's see where this goes. It feels like you still want this. There are some red flags with the 7 of Cups. Okay. There are some tension manifesting. Because Mars here, Rahu is in the 5th. I'm sorry, not Mars. Rahu is in the 5th. Confusing time. 5th house is dating, romance, you fall in love. Is it love or lust? Is it desire? Happiness? You have mixed feelings, mixed emotions here. And what you're trying to do here with the Temperance is you're trying to be okay. You're trying to be okay. Temperance. We tried to be okay. The temperance here shows that you have what it takes. That you're being tested. It's been the whole past month. No, the past year, because Ra was in the fifth for 18 months in Aries. It is in the last part, Ashwini. You want to heal the situation. I don't sense you giving up. So let's dive deeper. Astrology, tarot, and I'll do oracle and extended. We'll see what I feel. So everything is going to be in extended. And again, if you just want tarot, I am more than tarot. I have so much things. I manifest. I'm a mystic. You know, entrepreneur. A lot of things. Okay, can't be put in a box. So if you want a box, this is not a channel for you. I'll see you guys again. Let's see in extended. So stress and anxiety, like that comes with my day-to-day. Like there are times where I'd be overthinking about a situation, and then like, you know, like we all have good days and bad days. So I have, you know, I've tried, of course, like I do my yoga, my meditation, I do practice Ayurveda, and then of course I do Vastu for the house. You know, I try to balance my life at the least, you know, but there are things that is a struggle. And one of the things that I do for myself, which I found, like probably I've been doing this for the past 4 or 5 years when I started a spiritual journey, people call it, is using prayer beads, so like this one. So this is a japa mala, or you can call it a prayer beads. So I'm wearing one is malachite. Okay, this one I like green, you know, because I like dollars. I'm kidding. It's not. Okay. Anyway, because for me, like malachite, association-wise, heart chakra, color green, so it's very soothing and healing. So, but let me give you guys a little bit of insight on how I use it. So first, it's like 108 beads. So, okay, so all this is 108. So 1 represents the universe in numerology, and then 0 is the emptiness and completeness, and then 8 is eternity. So this is the reason why it's 108. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, if you're religious, in Roman Catholic, we do have rosary, and it's also 108. But this is you know, a practice in Hinduism and Buddhism. But you know, now, of course, like, you know, spirituality is for everyone. So I practice you know, doing my meditation and my prayers. Now, it can also be used for affirmations. What you do when I use this is that inhale, exhale. So inhale, exhale per beads. And this is the part where you're using basically pranayama also. So inhale, let's just say I'm doing my Lord Ganesha, you know, Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. So, sorry, I rushed that. So I would be inhale, exhale. And if I'm doing for Durga, then I would be Om Dam Durgaye Namaha. And then 108 times. And then it has helped me because, you know, like when you're doing your meditation and then prayer, it calms the mind. Normally our anxiousness is related to not having enough oxygen inside our head. So this becomes an instrument for people who wants to try basically healing, you know, or you're trying to remove any kind of energy that is going inside actually your head. Okay, so I do my practice. I try, let's just be honest, in the morning I don't have time for my prayers, but I would do a quick one. So I do a quick one, but at night it's a must for me so that I get prepared for the next day. So different prayers, you know, you don't have to use the prayers that I do because it can also be affirmation. So for example, your affirmation is I am wealthy, or I am love, or I'm gonna be, you know, the next wife of Jeff Bezos. Why not? You know, I'm kidding. No, because we have different kinds for different manifestation. Okay, so of course love is rose quartz, and then, you know, self-love first. Grounding, we have tiger's eye, you know, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 10. We have green adventurine, we have fluorite, howlite, you know. So all this, of course, I'll put it in the description box. And as you guys can see, I'm not at the studio, I'm at our store. So for people who are going to be, okay, just for today, because I'm feeling Kylie generous today, I'm very generous. And it's a magical day for me because I'm here at the store. The store is always magical here at Studio City. Not shameful for my plug-in because this is how we make our living here. So there's gonna be a code flashing here, and I'll put the code there. It's MALA, so M-A-L-A. And it's a magical number. It's 22%. You have to use that code on checkout. You're gonna use that code MALA and you get 22% off from our Mala beads. Okay, so if you're watching this today, that code you can use. So I mean, I'm just sharing what I practice. And then at the same time, you know, if you are familiar with our store, we do ship same day. Yes, you know, in this little tiny shop. So it's like, you know, Eat, Read, Love Prime without the charge of the membership. I'm kidding. Okay. Anyway, so that's one thing that I use to remove certain anxiety or stress that I have. Hopefully, this was able to help you. And I love that, how to say this, that you guys are coming in with a lot of questions. This was not a question. This was more of like I had when Moon was debilitated, well, it wasn't an exaltation. It was in Taurus the other day. And Mars was there. So I was just stressed. And I said, it's like, oh, you know what? Let me share how to remove certain stress. I just felt so much pressure, so much tension. And then this one is not a question because I just wanted to share. All right. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. And this is Consult the Mystic with Sal. Put the comments down there. Ask me any question about spirituality or business. Okay. So I'll see you guys.